Oh, snap. I bet you saw I was gonna live stream today because of how much shit went down. But no, here he is pulling it up. Yep, that's good. Let's get Pre-Sequel booted up. I did a little farming off camera, but like 10 minutes, not very much. Goes good. Chat is up for anyone who wants to chat. Most likely no one will. Or maybe we'll get a couple highs, but you know, if anyone wants to chat, feel free. Begging for comments. Actual beggar on stream. It's called e-begging, I think. But usually they want money. No, I don't really need money. Unless you want to buy a clip, I'll sell you an NFT of one of our clips if anyone's interested. You get like a shitty one though. You don't get one of the good ones. Oh snap! Bilateral FaceTime. Let's go. Zone 360. Hey, you got a little bit of a conference call. That's similar, right? Of course, in this game, I think it's the viral marketer, which if I remember correctly, is corrosive and bouncing and mid, and not very good. Ooh, Mama's here. She's on my belly here. Oh, good girl. Bro, your grind is respectable. Thank you very much. Trying to put an hour a day as like stated. I don't know if I got work at freaking 4 a.m. So we'll see how long I stay up. But my mom's making dinner right now. And they're going to watch a movie. I don't think she's going to empty the dishwasher. And even if she did, we don't have very many. So I'll probably just do that tomorrow. I did 2 yesterday. It's good to keep up on your laundry, gamers. I do say I got some pillows in the washing machine, so I might have to run and dry one of those real quick because they suck, dude. You gotta like dry one at a time. I've lost 2 pillows today, maybe a third. I don't know if the third had a hole in it. I think it was just leftover from the last wash. I gotta buy some new pillows for my sisters. Mine are alright. They're pretty crappy though. Ooh! Fable Tortoise, let's go. I also got, on top of water, I got some unsweetened Pure Leaf no sugar real brew tea. It honestly is pretty good. Gotta work that. Usually I get the raspberry, but I thought maybe I should try the healthier alternative, and it's pretty good. I will say, like, you know, all these kind of like already done teas and stuff, I don't know how healthy those really are for you. It's probably still better just to drink water, but it's better than Monsters and shit. Which honestly I've been drinking way too much of. Side model 1, let's go. This shield's also just ass. Quick shield has a 2-second recharge delay. Okay, buddy. Okay. Do you gym or work out? Honestly, I should, but I do not. I got a bike, and I wanted to start biking around. Try to get like my cardio and endurance up. And then it got like in the hundreds. So It's just kind of sitting in my backyard right now. But I'm hoping to use that a little bit more later. But yeah, I really should go to a freaking gym, even for like a little bit every day. I know a couple of my friends, either they go to a gym or they have like their own workout stuff. I know one friend who's like fucking jacked. And I am definitely not jacked. Also, I'm sorry, I still do not know where Matt is doing. I think he's still on vacation. He said he left on Wednesday, so I think he's still on vacation. It's technically, he said next week. It's technically still kind of, or it's technically next week, but like how weekends are, I feel like usually most people think next week is Monday. Calisthenics is good for home. Is that like, what is that exactly? Is that like treadmill stuff? Because treadmill is like cardio, right? So I don't know what calisthenics are. I'm interested though. I do know my dad had this weight bench. I don't know where the fuck the weights went. So we just kind of have just a bench in the garage. I've been trying to clean that up, so maybe when I get that cleaned up, I can try to get something in there. I don't know what this means, but at work I've been told I have good veins, so I should have like weights. I don't know anything about that. The thing that kills me though is all the caffeine I drink. I really gotta cut that out, or at least a decent amount of it. But I think when I actually leave Walmart, it's gonna help a lot. Push-ups and pull-ups, dude. Honestly, that's a good point because, well, pull-ups you gotta kind of have a little thing for it. I don't think those are very much, and then push-ups are like, actually, oh, that fucking vendor sucks. Push-ups are like literally just free. I mean, you could like buy a mat, I guess, but you could also just like do it on the carpet or on like the floor. That's definitely something I should look into, even a couple a day. I know my friend Matt, you know, everyone knows Matt. I think he could do a couple burpees. I know we tried to do it when like we were at a party one night, and dude, I like almost puked after like 2. I was kind of heavily drinking, so I mean it's a little, or at least heavily drinking for me, which is like 2 beers. So that's also fair, but I know that's pretty good. Because I mean honestly, if you do push-ups, sit-ups, and like, you know, something cardio, you're probably doing a pretty good overall fit compared to like 90% of Americans right now. And I'm honestly really skinny. I'm really freaking skinny. So that is not a problem. Some people might think I am morbidly obese. I don't know why you would assume that. I don't know why you would assume I'm skinny either. But I'm actually very skinny. It could also be because too, since I work at Walmart, you know, I'm moving around a lot. I'm in Baker right now, so I'm not moving as much. But like usually, I'm booking places. And if I go to this like new job that I'm looking into, it's gonna be even more physically intense. My cat's sleeping on my pants I took off today. I don't know why this guy, I mean, it's probably like scent related, but he always just loves sleeping on my clothes. I don't know what's up with it. And he doesn't pee on them. I know people are thinking that he might be pissing on my work jacket, but he's not. He's just sleeping on it. Now, my dog Ariel, though, does not like sleeping on my clothes and like sleeping on the floor or my bed. And then usually he has like a blanket like on his back, but not actually sleeping on it. He's very particular. Mamo kind of just sleeps on anywhere my shirt is. Borderlands 2 VR, dude. I was talking to Matt a while ago how funny it would be to actually like it. I know now, obviously, there's not, but there might have been a time where Borderlands 2 VR was more efficient to farm something than Borderlands 2. Like, imagine like the 1340 shield farm is like 10 seconds faster to farm in VR. Like, it would cost like fucking $400 to do it. But when you gotta, accept the quest 10,000 times, it might be worth it, man. But yeah, that's just funny. I've heard mixed things on Borderlands VR. I think it tends to make people sick, but it's also very cool that it's even like a thing. And to be honest, dude, Borderlands 2 VR probably isn't that bad. Borderlands 3 VR, I feel like would be horrible because of how much like effects and shit there are going like at all times. Quest 2 is cheap. How much? And then he's gonna put like the price of like a California house in the little chat bar. I will say like my computer is not a Chad, but it is significantly better than it used to be. Like I've had this one like since I've done PC Hunt, so I've had it for a while, but I didn't have it to start a hunt. But it probably could run VR, but I would just have to lower the settings. I would not be able to do ultra. But I think usually VR is just like, well, it's not like running the game twice because VR game, like I feel like a VR 2D is just running the game twice, but like an actual 3D realm is probably running significantly more resources. Yeah, $300. That's not too bad. That's like what? Like a tenth of my wage in a month? 20%? It's not too bad. I gotta get like the Google Cardboard, man. That's why I gotta play Borderlands 2 VR and where it's like literally just cardboard you put your phone in. That's only $1.99, so it's a steal. Oh shit, got any shields yet? Okay, well Daisy, technically, we've gotten a lot of shields. We've gotten a lot of shields. But if you're asking any new shields, no, we have not got any. I probably have gotten like 10 Model 1 parts in general this stream. I haven't actually been counting, but I have not seen very many. God forbid very many on a Model 1 part. Ooh, look at that shield. That's a lot of capacity. That is a long recharge delay, too. Dude, YouTube's lying to me though right now. I know I have at least 2 viewers, and it's gaslighting me. It says zero chatters. Not only that, it's saying 0 top chat. So not only do I have 0 viewers, I have the peak of the stream is 0. And how I'm watching on my own account, that should count as 1, right? that should count as 1. I got Mark M8 in chat. Warming. Is Wonderlands good? I have not played it. If anyone else has played it and wants to give their opinion, that would be Pog. From what I've heard, is for one, I don't even think there's multiple playthroughs. I could be wrong. I don't think there's multiple playthroughs. I could be wrong though. Secondly, I've heard the base game is pretty good, like the story, which makes sense, but the end game is like fucking atrocious. And I know the DLC is actually dog shit. Like, I would highly recommend not buying the DLC. From what I've seen, it's like, imagine going through the assassins area and you fight a boss at the end of it. But then I think you only do like once a week, but every time you do it, like, it gets harder up to 4 times or something. I don't know exactly how it works. But it's like less than like 30 minutes of content. It's actually less than a fucking Headhunter. But you gotta buy like the whole pack and it's pretty expensive. So the DLC's ass. I've heard the base game's pretty good, and then I've heard the end game's really bad. I do like the build mixing, but I've also been told the build mixing isn't like that big of a deal. Because like I said, I haven't played it, so I've only heard offhand remarks from it. But I think you can pick like 2 classes out of like 6, and then it merges their skill trees, which is pretty sick. Your screen blocked. I don't know what that means. My screen blocked. Because I'm watching the stream right now. It seems like it's working. Yeah, let me make sure my audio's still on. Yeah, my audio's still on. Maybe just try to reset the stream. If anyone else has any problems with it, please let me know. I could try to restart it, but for me right now, it looks good. Because I got like my phone as like a second monitor, that way I can read chat, but it's also playing the video too, so I can kind of keep an eye on that. Grounded. Also, by the way, shout out. Cool. Okay, it was just a bug. I've had that with, I watched Colossal's stream, and it kept freaking out. It's stuttery, but fine. Thank you, Hunter. If it's too bad, I can try to fix it, but I really do not know how to fix that kind of shit. I think it's mainly just my internet, if it's stuttery. I will say, everyone, though, shout out to Grounded Cryo Spike Shield. Grounded is electricity proof, normally, right? But, they just forgot to add it. So, or change it. So for Cryo Spike Shield, it's just grounded instead of warming. And I'm sure we'll see a warming tonight. As you can see, it's in-game. Like, it's the proper name, but just for that shield, it's wrong. It might be wrong for Nova too, but I don't even think it is wrong for Nova. I think Nova's right. I'm gonna look for one now. Also, warming is, in my opinion, is the best effect, because not only is like they spam cold enemies everywhere, cold is just the worst effect because it's the only effect that has like a dot and then a bonus effect that you can negate. So not only does it do damage, it also slows you a shit ton. It'd be like my suggestion in Borderlands 2, antibacterial, where it would negate slag. That would be the best element, in my opinion, if that was added. Because it's not affecting just damage, it's removing an actual, like, negative status on you. And slowness is such a bitch when you're trying to farm. And like I said, it's everywhere. Because since if it's a new to a Borderlands game, it's probably good to spec into it, because every enemy in this game has a fucking laser, and every enemy in this game has a cryo laser because they really want to show off. That's why the bulwark is like actually really good.
It does a lot of other cool stuff too, but like just the laser absorption itself, you get a lot of mileage out of that. When like the Sham, in my opinion, this is the worst game it could be in. Like by far is this one. And then Borderlands 2 I think is pretty alright. And then if it was in Borderlands 1, which I don't think there's any absorb shields in Borderlands 1, it would be pretty good too because a lot of the enemies use bullets. Still not perfect though. Oh, Fable Tortoise again. There's a Fable. Little Fable boy. It's not a whiskey though, which is a certified hood classic. Also, that one can only ever come in blast proof for anyone who did not know. It just doesn't spawn with Model 1. I think it just doesn't spawn with Model 1 parts. Now that I think about it. I could be wrong though. But it might be one of those things where it can only spawn with parts that like increase capacity, which would not surprise me. I think Model 1 also decreases the health loss. And I think they want massive health loss on it. Honestly, like, the only thing the Fable Tortoise is actually good for is the speed. Oh, that's blast proof. Is the speed glitch and then, like, really early game. Like, I think in, like, playthrough 1, Tortoise is pretty good. I like it. I think there's probably better stuff to get, but it's honestly pretty easy to get. And usually I farm it because I'm farming the longbow anyway. So I don't mind picking one up. And the blockhead. Blockhead's also really good. But in playthrough 2 and beyond, I think it's pretty ass. I rather just have a purple shield. Because I feel like movement speed just means more and more the more you progress. But the movement speed permanently by removing the shield with like a Raider comm is very good. I think that's good in any playthrough. I use that shit in OP10. Like, I'm not even fucking joking. I mean, obviously, like, our Rough Rider is going to be better, but I mean, like, there is some benefits to having like 50% movement speed. And then you have, you know, on my Sal, I got the is it Add a Bubble? No, not Add a Bubblegum. There's a Keep the Train Moving. It's like something like that gives you like more movement speed during your action skill. And then there's another one that gives you movement speed when you're getting shot at. Dude's actually just like Lightning McQueen on that shit. And Hunter Cato, just so you know, we have not gotten anything new, in case you were wondering. And don't be mad that I'm doxing you. That's your YouTube name. Your flammable turtle shield. God forbid I knew your middle name, though. Holy shit. Understood. Yeah, you know, actually, you know, me and Hunter are great friends. Hunter's middle name is actually, Catrice. I know I should probably change that. Yeah, honestly, you should. I don't even want to say your name, but just, like, I read the chat message because I want the guy who commented to feel, you know, a little dopamine every time I read it. And then I read, like, halfway through, and I'm like, I shouldn't say his last name, and I just fucking spout it out. Don't even make my middle name close to hers. Dude, Hunter hates my fucking boss more than I do. It's the funniest shit. Today was lively though, dude. We had like 3 people on today. Kind of insane. Maybe 6 is the spot. Maybe I'll try farming at 6. I gotta get like I gotta farm at like 80 different like time tables and figure out what's like the most popular, and then try shooting for that. Oh yeah, it is now just Hunter. Very good. Much better. It's like a password. Like if you tell if you have like a 5-number password, you tell someone 1 number, it's not gonna help them that much. But if you tell them 2 number, you have like exponentially sped up their search. So having your last name there just exponentially speeds up someone's search to find you. Luckily, we have 3 viewers. And, or well, 4 because if you count me. So I think the chance of you getting found out is probably pretty low. You know, north number, west number, but
Go say hi to him.
That's where Hunter gets the uncanny fucking Mr. Incredible's face. Memo is still asleep on my pants. She's grooving. Oh, she did a flip. I still can't believe that video told me, do not pet your cat's belly. My cat would disown me if I stopped petting her belly, dude. Oh, she's loving it right now. Now, what really kills them, dude, is like the neck pets and the underjaw pets. That shit slays cats, dude. They love that shit. That and like all the way down the the spine. They also love that. Like from head to back and just kind of like do that a couple times. Makes them go ape.
Now where is Ariel?
I think Ariel is outside, so I'm gonna go grab her real quick. So last farm real quick. Okay, let me go get Ariel. I will get real quick. Sick tips. Now try women. Ariel has joined the stream, everybody. Ariel has joined the stream. I mean, honestly, I'm sure most women probably love getting belly pets and love getting under jaw and neck pets. Guaranteed. I've never tried it.
And most women would not admit they want it, but they probably love it. They probably go ape shit. I know I would. 100. Be fair, I do get bitches though. I do have Ariel. She is a female dog, and she is based. Women no clip any percent. What the fuck does that even mean, dude? Imagine putting like, you go back to the pyramids era, right? And you put that inside the pyramids, like on a fucking hieroglyph. Imagine that. People will be scratching their faces for eons trying to figure that shit out. Ariel's in the head pass. She's loving it. I'm surprised we have not gotten a warming that I have noticed. Modern equivalent of just fucking with Wikipedia. Dude, that's just so good, too. I went on Wikipedia, like, recently. Wikipedia is kind of, like, turned into a shithole. And it goes, like, both ways. I've seen, like,
super biased left shit and super biased right shit, and it's not even like, I mean, so if you go look like circumference of Earth, you'll probably still get an accurate reading. But if you get like, if you search flat Earth, it will probably be the most freaking insane shit you've ever read. But then if you read like globalist agenda, it will probably also be the most insane shit you've ever read. It's just like the Borderlands wiki, dude. It's gone to shit. And they want to ask me for money. Don't they know who I am? Kind of a big shot. What the hell? Oh, okay. These two are the same. For a second, I saw all of these were symmetrical because I went so fast. Crazy. Don't mind me just opening my Clash of Clans real quick. I got one more day on my clan castle, and I thought it was like 1 hour. So that's sad. There you go. You know what, guys? Real quick, let me see if I can unbind that, because that shit's been pissing me off. So key binds. There you go. It might be modded. No. Key bindings. How do I turn that off? I'm trying to make it where I don't pull up the damn console like all the time. I don't know. I guess I can't change it. I know that I changed it before. I don't know how to change it now. What I will do though is go to here. This will be removed. No, I don't want this. Fuck, I don't want mouse 1. Equals, I guess. That's fine. Okay. And then I have to go back here. Which one? Mouse 1. Honestly, a lot of this stuff doesn't matter anymore because I literally don't use it. I just would like to turn the console off, but I don't know how. Okay, I'm gonna test the enter key real quick. I think this is just gonna like teleport me forward. Yeah, that's like so much better. Okay, now you're not gonna randomly see me go in front of the grinder or Claptrap stash. And like I said, this is it. This is like, there's nothing left of pre-sequel. So if I completely ruin all my keys, which I think right now they're pretty fucking bad, I'd have to reset my whole keybinds anyway. It doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter. And honestly, resetting the keybinds only takes like 10 minutes to get them all fixed up again. It's really not that big of a deal. Just an elegant. For anyone who plays Borderlands 1, they're probably going to faceplant at me. But I found out today that hybrids can't spawn to like a certain level. So I was trying to get a like level 7 bone shredder hybrid. So I farmed him for like a couple hours. And then I saw Jolts do a playthrough today. And then he said, yeah, we can't get a hybrid because it's playthrough 1. That shit hit, dude. That shit hit so hard. That was literally today that I found that shit out. It makes sense. but that was like 3 or 4 hours of farming that literally had no shot at getting the item I wanted to get, because you have to be at least playthrough 2. But now I know. So I won't farm for hybrids, still playthrough 2. I'm sure there's probably some later you can get, like later, I don't know, but decently later. And that also probably means like that, you know, forbidden pearlescent hybrid thing. You probably have to be like max level or close to, because I don't think pearlescents even start drop until like level 60 and up or something. I don't know much about Borderlands 1 though, so I could be completely wrong on that, but I at least know playthrough 1, like, don't even bother trying to get hybrids. Not that it's worth it, because they're so rare. Now, they're not 1340 rare, but they're so rare that you want one that's like gonna last you. You don't want one at like level 4. Only exception might be something like the Bone Shredder, because that farms so fast, so you can bust it. You can do a shit ton of them. What was that? It's like a lot of ticks there. Yo, Hunter, and anyone else here, did you hear about the Gmod, like, it was either a hack or a dude going, like, insane? I heard it on, I think it was on Critical's video on it. So this guy had, a couple mods. He did not. So he had a couple mods that, either got hacked or he edited. The text looks like he edited it, but also people are saying he might have been framed for it. I'm just giving you a little bit of background. But the main gist of it is, if you had a glue library or some other glue thing, and then like a troll face mod, essentially any mod he made, it made it when you launched the game, I shit you not, it would show you gore pictures and like butthole pictures, and it would have like a guy like moaning like super super loud in the background until you close the game. It's really funny when you hear about it, but I can imagine like some kid who had like glue library or the troll face stick figure he made downloaded from that guy and then opened Gmod like yesterday. Luckily, the mod got taken down like immediately, but if you had it downloaded on your PC, they can't remove it. So you have to go uninstall it. And then, honestly, he recommended just do a complete full wipe. Which, honestly, at that point, I kind of get it. And I thought that was insane. Because apparently this hasn't happened really before. At least not to this extent by what it seemed. I'm pretty sure it was Critical. Or Penguins 0Z. Who did a video on it. It might have been some ordinary gamers, but I'm pretty sure it was Critical. Yeah, it's crazy, dude. And you can imagine, like, what if they did, like, a keylogger or, like, try to get in your PC somehow or doxed you, or, I mean, they could do a bunch of things with that, you'd think. But it might also just be completely located entirely in Gmod and only be able to post that. But, I mean, they can post, like, kid stuff or, like, something really fucked up. At least it was just, like, gore and butthole pictures, but, I mean, still, that's pretty fucked up. That's also why you should download mods on Steam and not externally. But even the ones on Steam apparently aren't safe. That also, I guess, is what happens too, because, I mean, it makes sense, but they don't have people playtest it before they ship it out. Like, I mean, if they just had a developer play that version before they actually allowed the update to happen, then obviously that would have never happened because it would have saw the update and then banned the account. But also, I mean, how many Gmods, you know, add-ons get updated every like a second, so it's kind of hard to even test it. But yeah, it's crazy. Now, I don't think I have it or any of my friends have it, but imagine next time we play Troubles in Terrace Town, someone's gonna get a guy moaning goatsy pictures and then like gore, just randomly. It's probably gonna be Tommy. I feel like Tommy's the kind of guy who would have Glue Library or Troll Face Stickman. I'm not saying his last name not because of politeness, but because I don't remember it. I want to say it anyway, though. I'm just joshing. I'm also not like Oni play size, so I'm not too worried about people actually finding any of my friends. And don't worry, we're strapped, so don't even try it. You know how many 1340 shields I gave to everyone? For sure, Tommy, if I had to pick. Dude, he might even keep it downloaded. That might enhance the experience of Gmod for him. Just dunking on Tommy for no fucking reason. Absolutely does not deserve it. Guy fought in the war. It's a great meme war, that is. No, you need something real quick? You need something real quick?
No, you're talking to people.
Okay.
I just wanted to talk to you, but you're talking to people.
I'll tell you when I'm off, okay?
Huh?
I'll tell you when I'm off.
Okay.
I don't know why I bought that. I don't know why I bought that. I didn't need to buy that. That was just my mom, by the way. Let's actually check a little stream real quick. Let's see how long it's been going on. 42 minutes. So we gotta do it for 18 more minutes. I don't know if I can do 18 more minutes, but we'll try. Luckily, we've had a lot of good people on today, so I've had a couple talking points. Not too many just pure silence moments, but sometimes there is. I haven't seen anything good at all. Besides, I guess the grounded cryo shield, but I just think that's funny. This just shows their pure fucking laziness. Oh, also, I'm sure some people want to hear about this. I mean, I'm sure some people are interested about my life. I told the people today at work, like actually the peons, the lower level life forms that I'm quitting today. A lot of them were upset. Everyone I told, at least, I don't think, not very many of them tried to make me stay. I don't think actually any of them did. But a lot of them are like, hey, I'm going to miss you, or, you know, what are we going to do in bakery, etc., etc. I'm going to stop eating donuts here, stuff like that. So I do feel bad about that, but also I'm very happy I don't have to work there anymore. In 9 more days. 9 more work days. It's like 13 more real days. Now, I will say it's still my grocery store, like, right next to my house, so I'll probably still go there, like, regularly. But I'm not going to have to work there, which is great. I'm not going to dox their location or anything. But I will say from personal experience. 1, look at the use buys. Please, for the love of, for your own sanity. On meat and produce, look at the use buys. Please, I'm begging you. Even if you don't even, like, oh, dude, this is just a hamburger. We have had hamburgers months out that are bad. Do not, like, check them, please. I'm begging you. Sometimes I've been purging for it the best I can, but I found expired dough that we were using. I got rid of that shit the millisecond I found it, and I'm hoping to find some more to get rid of it. I've been putting dates on it, but like you got to be careful. So if you start feeling like shit after you eat like something made at a Walmart or anywhere, it might be that. I'm not saying you should sue. I'm not trying to rumor mill. I'm just saying you gotta be careful in that kind of stuff. For like real. Luckily, for dough and like seeds and stuff, I don't think it's actually gonna make anyone sick. It's just gonna taste like shit. Like the only reason I even noticed at first is because my wheat or my white bouillios were not becoming fluffy anymore. They were really flat, like literally 2-dimensional. So when I looked at the date, they were bad, and then I pulled all the ones off from the shelves and I threw them in the damn trash. Yeah, make sure you check the use bys, and if you ever buy anything weird, also check the use by, because chances are they ain't checking it. I'm trying to watch your back, man. I go for the use bys religiously, but when you got 90% of the store doing whatever the hell they're doing, and you got like 10% of the store trying their hardest not to give people food poisoning, you only do so much.
Cat is still asleep. I like how, my old cat Kiki, I think, used to just kind of sit in a location for like a while. But like Mau Mau tends to get up and like rotate and then sit right back down. But like stay in the same area. But she'll just get up and then she'll go back to sleep, which I think is very funny. Because every time I look over there, she's like in a slightly different angle, but she's in the same spot. She's like me when I sleep, dude. But I mean, I'm even more spastic. I like move all over the place and shit whenever I sleep. I don't even think it's like heat. Like when I wake up, I think it's heat related. Like it's too hot. But like normally I'm just freaking out. What shield are you looking for? Okay, so we got a couple. Actually, what's funny is today I didn't even pull up the damn spreadsheet. Because I'm like, yeah, I'm not getting anything today. Why even boot it up? But since someone asked, I will gladly tell you. So these are the names of the shields we're looking for. They're booting up. So we are looking for Devouring, which is a Maliwan shield. Fire, Shock, and Cryo Spike for Devouring. Specifically Cryo, because if we get Cryo, we're done with pre-sequel, or 50% done. For Nova, we're looking for Calamitous, Shock, and Cryo. And then for Torg, we're looking for Gut and Spike Shield and Extreme Nova Shield. The main thing, like I said, we're looking for is a Calamitous Cryo and a Devouring Cryo. And for people who don't know how rare shields work, as if anyone doesn't at this point, it is a Maliwan, like I don't got a good example, but it's going to be a Maliwan side, which is going to be like this dot, remove all of this, or all like the two layers and put a point. And then the bottom's going to be half an octagon. And then the top can be like 4 or 5 things. I don't know which ones, but I mean, no one's ever failed the top part, right? So it's fine. It's not like I failed it like last stream. I don't think I have one on me. Do I have a rare shield on me? No, I don't. I have one on my other character, but I don't have one on me. I will say, if you see a side Maliwan and a bottom Maliwan, like bottom half hexagon or octagon, be careful because the pangolin one, like this might be a pangolin one, or this might be a bottom or a Maliwan on the bottom right here. And then the only thing you can tell the difference is that the name will be different if it's a pangolin instead of a Maliwan, and then usually the capacity will be really high.
Like, see, the capacity is 187 and the spike's 127. That bottom piece is probably a pangolin, would be my guess. But that's a cryo shield. That's if we see a cryo shield with a Maliwan part, we're getting there. That's really what we want. Oh, by the way, here's warming. This is for other people. So, grants immunity to freeze damage. Warming's in the game. It's a real effect, but it just doesn't work on the Maliwan shields. I think only the spike, but it might also not work on the Nova. Actually, I have it on my list if I pull it up. Yeah, so it doesn't work on the Nova or Spike. So if you get a warming cryo or a warming Nova, it just gets called grounded instead of warming for whatever reason. I don't know why. All the other ones work. So like, if you have a fire one, it will be inflammable if it's inflammable, because it's still like winter resistance. Like if you get a cryo Nova shield that has a Maliwan top part, it will still be warming. It just won't be called warming. We still got them though, because technically it's a new item, because it's called cryo or grounded cryo Nova shield instead of shock Nova shield, whatever it is. That's a cool shield. I will say too, if we get it, most likely it's gonna be white and it's gonna be like on the bottom. It's probably gonna be like here. This is where I usually get them. And it's about 1 in 10,000. 1 in 10,000. Watching a streamer today get a perfect anarchy. Only a measly 0.1% chance. And he was playing Borderlands 3 and the guy was throwing up like 50 drops every time because he had like a freaking OP relic on. This is the real shit, okay? We only get a legendary like once every like 50 runs. And we don't even want that, dude. We want a white cryo Nova shield that has not even perfect parts, because if it's perfect parts, it's not the one we want. That's the funniest shit. If you get triple Maliwan, you failed. You didn't get a rare shield. Try again. You just got a grounded or whatever. Which has happened. I don't think it's ever happened to the point where I think it's only happened to the shields we've gotten before, but we have gotten a triple Maliwan before. But it's on like a bandit or something no one cared about. I feel like I've gotten on Teeters like a decent amount. Teeters don't even have a rare shield variant, which is even funnier. So they're just a waste of a slot. I don't know why they don't have a rare shield variant. They really should, but I think it's because their special stats all fucked up. And like I said, I'm streaming for an hour, so I probably got like 10 more minutes. I don't know, whenever I look at Ravaging, I think that's a rare shield, but it's like, I don't even think it's close to one. It's just a cool name. How far are you in the Borderlands 2 name item hunt? I will gladly tell you. So, I'll give you both. I'm going to do some farms while that's booting up. Because Excel takes a while to boot up for whatever reason. YouTube like boots up in a second, but Excel takes... Maybe it's just because it's so big. Okay, there we go. So, in Borderlands 2, we are at 99.67% completed. Okay? And then in pre-sequel, we are at 99.84% completed. Now, I will say, between pre-sequel and Borderlands 2, there's a 5-item overlap. So, you can technically... There's 7 items remaining in pre-sequel right now. But there's 2 of them that are exclusive to this game. The other 5 can be gotten in either game. So, technically in pre-sequel, if you want to just think about what's left in pre-sequel, it's literally 2 items. but it's 99.84 because it's counting the overlap. Same with this game. Like, if you remove the overlap, it would be even closer to 100%. But right now, yeah, 99.67 for Borderlands 2 and 99.84 for pre-sequel. But we're like, and I told Matt, it's just shield farming, dude. It's so bad. I don't know why rare shields are in the game. I feel like, sheesh. I feel like they didn't think about the fact that Top Maliwan gives a different prefix. It gives grounded. Because if Top Maliwan didn't give a prefix, it could still give an effect, but it didn't give a prefix, it would literally, like, quadruple the chance of rare shields. We would have gotten them all by now. But the fact you have to get two, like, because it would change it from having to get a Maliwan on the side and the bottom to just getting two of any Maliwan, which you get all the time. You get two Maliwan all the time, but most of the time you're gonna get a bottom top or a side top. But the fact you cannot get a top in any circumstance, like, drastically makes it more difficult. Because, you know, like I said, if you get a top, you get grounded, you get inflammable, you get blast proof or whatever. I know blast proof's Toric, but the point still stands. It's one of the boys. It's just like, when you start, Matt has been known as saying the Cobra isn't that bad. Keep that in mind. Like, we are so close to getting every item that the Cobra is, like, the easiest one to get. And he's not even, like, wrong. I think he's right. I think it's the easiest item to get left. That's how fucking bad this is. And the Cobra's, like, the meme item for how rare it is. But it's like, you know, only like a 1 in, like, 2,000 or whatever. 1 in 5,000. And then there's a lot of enemies that can drop it. It's all equally weighted. There's no screw around the waist. It's like a 1 in 7 every time you get it.
The Twister might be easier, but it's kind of a toss-up. Twister is also just complete dog. We only need one more hide, which is actual pain. Matt has farmed that shield longer than any man should. We got 4 Cobras left, so 4 Cobra, 1 hide, 5 shields. Believe it or not, I know this is going to come to a fucking shock to some people. We are missing a perma-sharp shaft, which is just a slag SMG from Tediore. I didn't even know we were missing. That's fucking funny, dude. How are we missing a perma-sharp shaft? What's funny too is I can't even get it in this game, so it's not even worth looking because you can't. There's no fucking no slag, so I can't even get it in this game. But that's funny. We're missing that. That's the last base item. That's not shields. And then 1340. And 1340, I will stand by, is the hardest item to get in Borderlands 2 in the pre-sequel. If you're a loot hunter, like you want to get the rare shit, like hybrids and shit, go get a high Roy 1340 shield. If you want to be a real G, get it on console. If you can get a high Roy 1340 on console, you are either a luck god or you have the patience of a fucking saint. That's a 1 in 10,000, and on console, it's like a minute farm each. Which is just that's insane. Also, I knocked over something, so I'm just gonna pick it up between farms here. Gearbox, why did you put this in your game? Also, what's funny is the 1340 is like an ass shield. That shield's so bad. It's just like
an absorb shield like a blue rarity. And no one knows about it, and no one farms it because no one wants it. Now, I will say, it's probably gotten more than the shotgun, because the shotgun's even worse. I mean, I think the shotgun's like, you know, it's like just a blue shotgun from Hyperion. But at least, like, if you're doing a Hyperion Allegiance run, you have, like, an option for something that isn't amp. So you can get something that has, like, a little bit chunkier of a shield. But still, I mean, if you're doing a Hyperion run, 99% of the time you're going to be going for a B. But 1340 is there. Actually, you know what? I think I'm wrong. I think 1340 is Vladoff still. I think it just has Hyperion prefixes. I think I'm actually gaslighting myself now. Oh, thank you, Mom. Thank you for the tacos. I don't really got a spot for this. I gotta clean my table. Once I am, like, off for a little bit, you know, when I'm unemployed for, like a week or two or whatever, let me get my driver's license, I gotta clean up my fucking room. Like, it's called, do, like, a full clean sweep. I was like, get some mouthwash today, but I gotta brush my teeth still. Might do that after dinner because I don't want to do it now, because if I do it like before dinner, then you're gonna have the problem with dinner that tastes good. I also gotta feed my dog. What drives me insane though is my dog doesn't eat outside. He eats in my room, because every single time he eats outside, fucking ants get in it, like every single time. Jugram Haswelf Coop. C-O-O-P. I don't know what that means, man. I used to have a chicken coop. Yo, look at that. Grounded turtle shield next to inflammable. That's kind of cool. What the? Dude, 3 top Mullowans in 1 vendor? What the hell? Inflammable, grounded, and inflammable. That's pretty sick. Yo, this stream was pop, dude. Probably should start doing them as 6, dude. This stream is popping today. We got a bunch of people in today. That's great. It's also a weekend too, which might matter. Rambo. Oh, man, was stretching. Look at the Streamlabs real quick. 1 hour and 3 minutes. Okay, we're gonna do the classic last 10 rounds. Because I gotta eat my food. I gotta brush my teeth and then get ready for work. So 1. Two. And I know, as much of a joke this is, this has actually gotten a new rare shield. Not in like the last 3 days, but I think this got the Hyperion one. 4, 3. We'll go with 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. That was a good shield under, but nothing good. I like that tech. That's a really good texture. That's the one to trust from Meg. 8. I think the gimmick of that gun is it's good SMG. Or like good tall SMG. I think that's like its whole gimmick. You gotta love the legendaries that are just like good. But like don't have anything, any effect.
That is, I want to say 8. Oh, am I losing count? I'm getting real tired, as you can tell.
I'm probably at like 14 now. 9. So I rather like round down than round up. Okay, this is the last one. This is 10. And we did not get anything new today, but we will be back tomorrow and try to get some more new stuff. So that's the end of the stream. I really appreciate everyone that came around, everyone that chatted, asked questions. Very, very cool. I love the interactivity. I'll hopefully be back on tomorrow for the same stuff. I'm wondering maybe what I should do is like just keep the day counter going up, but then when I get a new item, reset it. Or maybe just keep going until I break the streak. If one of those will probably happen. So, like I said, love that people came to the stream today. Hopefully Matt will be here somewhat soon. I know Matt doesn't like doing the solo streams because it drives him absolute fucking nuts. And I don't even think he's here right now. I think he's on vacation.